and other ambassadors.
Yeah. And we're going
To
live.
join in.
Mhm.
Going live in.
Right now.
Okay.
Like we're on. It's going live. It's coming. Give me just a minute. I'm trying to set this up.
I've also talked to Joanna at Vanessa's place.
Yeah.
And Nancy. Nancy thought it was just all about weight loss, and I told her no, it was more than that. I explained to her about all the other stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of people just think it's all about weight loss.
Yes, it is.
Right.
That's right.
Okay, I think the lighting is okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're live now.
There's a little delay in it.
Yes, there is a delay, and it's quite annoying because it messes me up while I'm talking. Hi guys, is anybody on? I see we've got a viewer. We are going to get ready to get started. We're going to let everybody get on. We had a trial run. It was kind of crazy, but we've got some ladies that are going to join us, so we're going to give them a few minutes. If you are interested in learning more about Plexus, you can, or if you're an ambassador and you want to share this information with your customers or downline, tell them that they're able to come on and watch this as well. This will also be recorded and posted on my YouTube account, which is Rachel Harrelson, RACHAELHARRELSON. So you're able to find it and share it and reuse it. This is our first run at this, so you get to just be patient and bear with us. We're going to walk through this and do a whole Plexus opportunity meeting live. We've got a chat bar. If you are on the computer, then you're going to see a chat bar to your right. If you're on a mobile device, you're going to possibly be able to push the back button, and you'll go back to a chat type style, but you're not going to be able to see the video at the same time. But you'll be able to move back and to. And so if you will get comfortable and let's let everybody get logged on, and let us get set up, and we will be ready to go in just a few minutes. Kind of playing with it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Joy, will you shut that door, please? I'm about to kill. You know what? Next time I do this, I'm going to have a hashtag for everybody to hashtag it.
All right, so when they go in,
All you have to do is to go. We've got 2 viewers on right now. All you have to do is go to Google+. It'll say like on-air hangouts, and you can actually see tons of on-air hangouts that are going on right now. But you can put in the search bar Rachel Harrelson, and it will bring you our hangout. Or you can put in Plexus Meeting, because that's easier to spell. You know, I know my name's not easy to spell. So Plexus Meeting, because the name of our hangout is Live Plexus Meeting. Everybody needs to be Facebooking and telling all their friends to get on Google+. Like right now, I'm going to go and share. I made an email, sent out an email last night to my group, and I'm going to share that because it has the link in there as well. It'll take them straight to this event. So if you are on Facebook with us, okay, I'm going to share it right now on Pink Panthers.
right, it's just Google+, right?
It's Google the plus sign, or it's
Hangouts for Business.
Hangouts. Are you downloading Hangouts? Yes. All right, so let's do this. Everybody's social media and sharing it. Text your friends, text your customers, text your downline. Anybody that you're wanting to be able to see what these products are about or what the company is about. That's what this is. This is just a bunch of people hanging out in their pajamas all over the world trying to learn about Plexus. And we have an opportunity to discuss the questions with our chat bar on the side there. So go ahead and let your friends know. Here's the Hangout link. I'm sharing it right now on our team page. All right, we got one viewer on. I've lost my girls. I'm waiting on. We've had about 6 of us on a trial run just a few minutes ago, so we're going to give them just another few minutes to get on and everybody get settled.
What are they typing? When you're under. Oh, I shouldn't be asking this one.
No, what you got?
All right, I'm on Hangouts.
You're on Hangouts. Okay. Okay, now that's adding your people. Go back to that. All right, let's see who we got going on. All right. We are trying to figure this out. This is our first Google Hangout. So we're kind of excited, but it's going to take us just a minute to get it, get started. Okay, I'm sending out another invitation to a few people. We're kind of all the options now, and it's just an amazing tool to be able to even just watch on your phone while you're at the ball game, like one of our girls was doing a while ago.
All right, I've got some buddies saying, how does she know I was in my pajamas?
Because if I was at home, I would be in my pajamas.
That's nice.
This is awesome. It's going to be so cool.
I guess I just put,
And I need to know if I am echoing. So if you could let me know.
type in my Plexus Meeting.
All right, I got somebody texting saying it's not working quite like it was last time. All right, so we're going to try to work these bugs out real quick.
Rachel, that's where Plexus.
All right, look up. Yes, Katie, you're right. So you are watching me live on Google Plus, but you are not actually in the Hangout yet, and that's okay. Can you chat? Can you tell me if you can chat via that way?
No, I just posted it.
Oh, okay,
You have the one now?
I'm not sure.
All right. I'm getting text messages in, and we're trying to knock it all out and get it ironed out. Thank you for bearing with us. If you are new or not sure what's going on, we're just trying to get the Hangout started and getting everybody on and getting ready to start our presentation. Yes, ladies behind me, they can hear everything, and it is recorded.
Darlene.
So I think I've added another viewer. Unable to invite public. Okay. No echo. Woohoo! That's awesome. And I think that's because no one is on with me. It's just me. There's nobody actually on the call. So I'm not having to mute anybody. So that's a good thing. I got some new viewers clicking in. So that's awesome. And people are coming on and off. All right, and share this on your pages. I'm going to do the work for you, and you are going to let them learn some information and then come back to you for questions. So this is really going to work for all of us. It's going to be a great way to share it on our pages after it's on. Okay, so that's Katie coming on and off. The active video, and we'll be able to share it with our friends and family. You know, as well as I know, we cannot get everybody to a meeting no matter how hard we try. So that's what we're about to do. I am checking a few more things, and we are about to get started. Okay.
Rachel, did you say Rachel Harrelson?
Yeah, Rachel Harrelson. AEL, RACHAEL, HARRELSON. And it's Rachel Harrelson at gmail.com too. I'm not sure if you have to do that. .com. Like, yeah. And you don't have to be a Google Plus member to watch this. I see my girl on with me. So if you're on the Hangout like Missy has, make sure you are muted. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and knock that out for everybody. It's awesome echo. But at the end, we're going to have some chat, and if you're on the actual call with us. And you can make sure that you check your picture. If you are in your pajamas or your lacy lingerie or whatever you're watching us with, you may want to click on the you may want to click on the picture icon so that you can get, it'll put your profile picture up there instead of actually your live feed picture. And be sure to share it, because that's how it gets out there. And the more that it is actually viewed, Google's going to start putting it closer to the top. So when you have a live event, you will know that. Okay.
Got it.
All right, you got it. We're working over here with it too. All right, I'm working on. I am live on YouTube. That is so nerve-wracking. That's like, oh my gosh. So, okay, as soon as I mute you guys, all right. So if you join me via the invite, make sure you mute yourself. Make sure you check your picture, because I'm going to be seeing it as well as everyone else that's on there. So we're going to get started with our Plexus meeting. And I know the angle's not very good. It's not very good to me. But I'm going to be walking back into to make sure my people here can see it, but as well that you can see what's going on. All right, make sure you're muted as you come on. Okay, so hopefully everyone knows a little bit about Plexus, as we love new, fresh people that don't know about our wonderful products. And obviously we've just started this hangout and this opportunity, so you may actually get the chance or learn something for the first time. Be sure to share it. Be sure to send your customers, your ambassadors. I will not get their information. Don't be scared. We don't do that kind of stuff. So you'll be able to follow up with them, and it's just a tool that you're going to be able to help with them. Okay, so with all that being said, I need to start out with letting you know that Plexus does not cure anything, it does not heal anything, it does not diagnose anything. Our testimonies are only true to the person who testifies of its works. So as we talk about it, we may say, you know, I may give you part of my testimony. I can't promise you that's going to happen for you. I can't promise you that you're going to get the same results as someone else. But I can promise you that our products are genuine, they're real, and they stand behind their products with, Plexus stands behind their products with a 60-day money-back guarantee, which to me says a lot, because you really don't find a true, legit guarantee nowadays. So let's get started with our products, our lineup, our wonderful, and I'm going to keep tweaking the screen until I get it exactly how I want it. That might be a little bit better. I know the lighting is not real conducive of a video in here, but that's what we got. So, we're at Grandma's house, which is awesome. We love being at Grandma's house. All right, so Plexus Slim. Let me see if you can see a little better this way. We have a slight glitch, so it takes me a minute to show you what's up. All right, so it comes in a bag. Yeah, that's what we've been trying to do, but then it's so bright. If that helps. Miss Laura is helping with the yeah, but then it darks in. Let's try a minute. Let's try it right now with that right now. All right, so Plexus Slim. Make sure if you join the call, you mute yourself. Plexus Slim is basically our main product that we love and we talk about, and we just can't get enough of it. I'm going to get it close enough, maybe you can see the bag. This is a 30-day supply, and this is actually the drink stick right here that you would take and put in 1 bottle of water. That's all you do. That's it. Now, I actually put mine in my shaker cup because it's easy for me and it's reusable. And you shake it and you go. That's what you do. You drink 1 stick a day. Plexus was originally designed for diabetics. It was created to help regulate in a natural and safe way blood sugar, and when they started finding out that it had all these great things that were happening to other people, then they were just like, you know, we are really on something wonderful. So if you ever look on Facebook, we have testimonial pages. We have actually on our home pages, which I'll put up later on. You can go to our websites, and I think it's going to make it too dark. Okay. Yeah, because a while ago I was facing this way, it was so dark I couldn't see my face. Okay. So I had to angle it this way, but thank you. Laura's trying to help me get the right lighting because I know it's kind of dark for you guys. But so 1 stick a day, obviously Slim, it's named Slim for the reason that it does help with weight loss. They started noticing people's weight loss started dropping, or their weight started dropping. It's really started decreasing and getting to a healthy level. I always get the question, if my cholesterol is not in a bad range, will it drop? Maybe my blood sugar. I get that question all the time. It helped me and my mom with our blood pressure. So if I passed out my blood pressure medicine to everybody in the room, it's going to make your blood pressure drop, period. That's why medications are deadly to children. If I pass out a Plexus stick to everyone in the room, it may or may not have that effect with each person. Basically because it's not going to lower your blood pressure unless it needs to be lowered. It's not going to lower your cholesterol or your blood sugar unless it needs to be lowered or regulated. We have tremendous testimonies of numerous things that Plexus has helped with. That, you know, we're kind of governed on how we can say things because we don't want to let the general public have this mentality that, oh, a Plexus stick, I'm going to throw all my medicines out the window and I'm not going to have to do anything anymore but drink the stick and I'm going to be healthy. And that's not, you know, the case with anything. So with that being said, if you look at your ailments and then you look at the testimonies and you speak to the ambassador that invited you, or you ask questions on our chat board that we're going to open up, you can go ahead and be chatting on that We have ambassadors that can answer certain questions for you as well, but, and I'll be answering questions once we get to the end. But when you go and you look up your issues and your ailments, and you look on these testimony pages and you say, okay, I've got fibromyalgia, let me just see if it's ever helped you guys. And you go on there and you hit that little search bar up there and you start putting it in, the stories will make you cry. I mean, the people, I could not walk unassisted just a few months ago. I mean, Joy, Laura, both of them, they were tested to knowing that I was extremely ill and just really going down on fast. And Plexus helped me completely get my life back, 100%. All of my doctors, my oncologist, my gastrologist, my hematologist, all the other ologists that I have, endocrinologist, a primary physician, every single one of them I've taken Plexus to. I've showed them the ingredients. I went with my doctors, and they have told me to not stop taking it. So I'm just say that to say this: if you have an ailment, go to your doctor. Don't be afraid. Our websites have all of the ingredients listed on there, as well as some of the benefits are listed out there, but they can't list all the benefits. So don't count yourself out if you don't see your ailment listed on there. I can tell you that a Plexus stick a day will change your life. It truly will. We have had, when you're talking about diabetes, my partner that was on the ambulance with me, and he's an ambassador now, has had an insulin pump for, gosh, I know probably 10 years at least. With Plexus, he's been able to cut his insulin in half. Has it cured his diabetes? No. But has it helped him manage it in a more natural way? And he's sleeping better, and he's losing weight, and he feels better. I mean, it's really a win-win situation. There's just so many things. I just don't even know where to begin. But I can tell you the top 3 ingredients in Plexus are actually tremendous in regulating our body. There's been studies proven. These are not far out ingredients that you're like, oh, I've never heard of this. There's never a test on it or a study on it. No, you can take these ingredients and you can go to Google and put it in there and find reputable universities and colleges and institutes that have researched these. I mean, a lot of the product, a lot of the ingredients in our products have been used for centuries. Plexus just found a way to bring them together and change our lives in an easy 1 drink a day and a few supplements. Now, I get this all the time about the supplements. I don't need supplements. I eat good. I try to eat organic when I can afford it, and all of these things. That's what everybody says. I don't need supplements. Or they say, I take vitamins from the dollar store or from Walmart. And I'm like, okay, no offense, and this is what we talked about on Saturday. There are certain types of vitamins that are what we call bioavailable in different ways in your body. So if I take those rocks out, right there on the cement out there, and I take those rocks and I put them under the microscope and I take them to a chemist and they figure out what exactly is in this rock. We all have 5th grade science or 3rd grade science, I think it is now. And we know that there's calcium and magnesium and iron in rocks. Do you think sucking on rocks is going to get you the vitamins and the nutrients that you need? No, because your body needs a certain bioavailability that is going to be absorbed in your cells, in your body in the correct way. If you look up, this is not Plexus, if you go and look up studies on vitamins, they have this all the time. Not just consumer report type studies, because a lot of those are paid for, but legit studies that'll tell you what actually, because I was just watching another one the other day that said that they had taken X amount of vitamins, top brand vitamins, and had broken down to see what was in there. So you thought you were getting 100% vitamin C, and they took that vitamin and they broke it down, and it was only 80% vitamin C, and the rest of it was filler. Or it was 130% vitamin C. Well, now vitamin C, if you get too much, it's not a problem because it's water soluble, so you're just going to pee it out, for lack of better words. So, but what if you were getting some of these other vitamins that don't need to be too much in your body, like vitamin D? You are not to have too much vitamin D. That they really link that to a lot of things, as well as breastfeeding moms. You can actually have vitamin D poisoning in children. So if you're taking, no offense, but a cheap, kind of highly marketed, low quality vitamin supplement. You don't know if you're getting too much, too little, or really what you're getting. I'm allergic to 2 products right now that I'm allergic to an ingredient that is not listed on the label. And my doctors are like, it's something in that brand of product. And I'm talking about, I have neurological shutdown. I start talking out of my head, I can't stand up. I mean, it's a serious allergic reaction. All they can do is say, you're allergic to this type product, because the FDA doesn't say that they have to put it in it. So with all that being said, be smart about what you ingest. I don't ever tell anybody, just take this because I'm Rachel and you need to take what I tell you to take. I really do not ever do that. That's insane. No, you need to go on our websites, whoever's invited you to the call, whoever has signed you up, or if you're an ambassador, here's a hint, go to your website, read the ingredients. If you have any question like, I have no clue what Lohan is, well, figure it out. Go look. Google Hangouts, Google search. You know, you go in there and you find out and you look at reputable sites. Don't just look at Wikipedia. Look at something that has been tried and true and tested and see, because let me tell you something, when I started researching our products, my life changed. Because I love Plexus because of what it did for me. But I absolutely went crazy for Plexus when I realized the thought and the concentration and the effort put into having a high quality product, and for them to all work together, and for bioavailability to be a very important factor, and where they get their products, where they get their ingredients, all these things added up. And when I started seeing how our products work together as a system, it just increased my faith in our company. That it's not a fly by the seat of your pants company. It's not a here today, gone tomorrow type company. And not to mention the financial side of it, that it debuted on, what was it, Laura, do you remember? Was it the small business? No, what small business? It was 76 direct sales? Direct sales companies. Yeah. In the U.S., there's like this basic list of direct sales companies, and we debuted on it at number 76 for our first time being even noticed on it. Not to mention that we've had amazing sales and revenue. Not because this is what I get asked. Where's the people who started this the first year it was out? Where are they at? Is anybody dead? I get that question all the time. The first people who tried this, has anybody died? No. No, it's not. But I also get the question, how are they feeling? Are they still on the product? And I tell them most of the time, the people who started the first year are our diamond ambassadors now that are at the top of the company. And that also speaks volumes to me. Of the company, of the compensation plan, but also of the products. So, with all that being said, you got a pink drink a day, you shake it up. It's going to help you lose weight and inches by burning fat and not muscle, which is extremely important, especially if you work out. I mean, you know, there's so many products over the counter, on the shelf, that will burn your muscle. It deteriorates your muscles. So this is very important. It helps keep blood sugar, cholesterol, lipids at healthy levels. It helps increase your willpower over food and reduces binge eating. And this has been proven. No stimulants, no caffeine, no any kind of like what we think of like fen and those type stimulants that are man-made. These are natural products, and you get to research those like I told you. So all right, so we got these. We've got, if you are looking to Plexus just to lose weight, that's all you want to do is, I want to lose weight. That's the most important goal I have. Well, every single person needs to be on Plexus Slim. That's how we feel. It is so good for decreasing inflammation, for allowing your entire body just to come into a natural level. Alpha lipoic acid, oh my gosh, Google that. It is amazing. It is so healthy for our bodies, and it helps to isolate free radicals and flush them out of your system. Free radicals, which are directly linked to so many sicknesses and cancer and all kinds of things like that. So with all that being said, get on your Slim, and then if you want to lose weight, you're over the age of 18, you are not nursing or breastfeeding, you do not have a heart condition. If you do any of that, you need to go to your doctor 100%. That's with eating medication. So with all that, we got Accelerator Plus. Accelerator Plus is that. It's an accelerator. It works to accelerate your metabolism, but the way that you burn fat. Has some excellent ingredients in it. It is actually created a product that is created to truly work with another product. So Accelerator Plus should not be taken alone. It should always be taken with the Slim. It's created to work that way. Now our Boost, and we have more information on the differences of these two on our websites, and you can look at them because they're almost the same except for just a few ingredients, and they're a little separate. And it makes some completely different products. So our Boost is honestly my favorite. I absolutely love it. It is a thermogenic boost to your metabolism. It does help suppress your appetite. It does help to, actually, thermogenic means it actually creates a heat energy in your body. So it's actually burning calories in your body with the chemicals that it has in there. This has a cactus in it as one of its main ingredients, effective ingredients that was in, that is in India, has been around for centuries. So like they traced it back to biblical times. And what would happen is when you went on long hunts or you were in a period of famine, you ate this cactus so that you wouldn't be hungry, obviously. And it was very sustaining for a lot of people. So the vitamins, there's extra vitamins in here. There is tons of vitamins in here, actually. A lot of good quality vitamins. You know, anything about B12, we have methyl B12 in there, which is really a game changer for a lot of people. I've had some tremendous results with the Boost, not just in the terms of weight loss, but it gives you a subtle energy. The Accelerator does that for some, but the Boost is, they do tell you not to take caffeine within about 30 minutes to an hour, especially until you know how you feel on it. Also, we've noticed that if you eat with it or eat around it, it almost is like it activates the Boost. So food seems, it's one of those products that does seem to do better if you eat with it. So, okay, I don't want to take up forever, so I'm going to kind of fly through these a little faster. Because I could literally talk all day long about these products. And these ladies sitting here know this. And most of the people online right now know this. And I have an 8-hour recording cap. So I don't want to push that. You know I could. So our X Factor multivitamin is our green bottle. I'm going to bring it a little closer so maybe you guys can. Okay, I see that I'm having some connection difficulties. So I'm gonna check it out and make sure I'm all good to go. All right, so our X Factor is the only product of its kind that has the aloe blend. And that means it uses the outside of the aloe and the inside of the aloe. It literally is patented with us. And so, hold on just a second. Do you have you don't have an iPhone 5, do you? Okay, and an iPhone 5 charger. That's why I'm saying that, because I'm very low. So, okay. It has the aloe inside and out. It does tremendous things for your cardiovascular health as well as for your body overall. Muscles, joints, aches, pains, the whole 9 yards. This actually helps with that. Not to mention it has tons of great levels of vitamin in it. So, X Factor today, it also naturally boosts your body with energy. Because we all want energy. What does every mom and every person say? I just wish I had more energy. I wish I could bottle my 2-year-old and take it every day. All right, so our Plexus body cream. This was one of the first products that our company came out with. It was called breast cream. But thank God they changed that because my father-in-law would never smother breast cream on his face and his neck after his surgery. And he had stage 4 throat cancer and got a lot of radiation burns. And now this is the only cream that he uses after all of the prescriptions that he's gone through. It has spirulina algae in it, another word for you to Google and find out how completely, totally amazing it is. The ingredients on this is what blew my masseuse away, and she was like, okay, I'm totally signed up because this is legit. This is real stuff. My daughter burned herself pretty bad a little while ago, a couple hours ago, with a curling iron, about a 2-inch burn on her face. We put the body cream on it, and I mean, she had a significant burn. Oh, Joy's even got something for me. The body cream immediately started to help reduce the pain. So spirulina benefits, regulates blood sugar. How crazy is that? You know, everything that we have helps to regulate the blood sugar. Reduces cancer risk, lowers cholesterol, almost all of our products do that as well, boosts immunity. And that is a big deal with the spirulina algae. It also helps clean out your lymphatic system and it cleanses the liver, which is part, your liver detoxes your entire body, so you need a healthy liver. Essential amino acids, great source of GLA. What is GLA? It's a certain acid. I know what it is, but I can't remember. And can lower blood pressure. This is about spirulina algae. Do you know that you can put things on your skin, and within, I think it's 10 seconds, it's in every organ of your body? That's amazing to me. Put a clove of garlic between your 2 toes and see how fast it takes you to taste it. That's just science. That's just your body. So the spirulina algae, I use it on wrinkles, I use it on burns, sunburn. We had a kid here at the last meeting that had a ringworm. We immediately put it on. I sent him home with my bottle. Eczema, psoriasis. I mean, oh my gosh, like seriously, people ask me why don't they sell it in bigger bottles? But truth be known, you really don't need a lot. It's a small amount. It goes a long way. This usually lasts me well over a month. And so, I mean, it's just excellent stuff. It's really great to get the lymphatics moving. Spirulina algae and activated charcoal help do that. Probio and BioCleanse. If I lose you guys, because I'm running low, and of course I don't have my charger, so if I lose you guys, I want to make sure I hit this first. I don't have a house charger. I have a plug-in charger. So, the Probio 5. Did y'all hear that? Grace. The Probio 5 is amazing. It is, it is a product like no other, truly. Our probiotic has 5 strains of probiotics in it, but it also has enzymes as well as grapeseed extract, which is, it just has tons of benefits for the intestines and the gut health. The Probio 5, that's wonderful. Our Probio 5 is actually created and proven to help fight candida yeast. Most of you do not realize you're walking around with candida yeast overgrowth. Most people don't realize that. Most people don't realize that when a baby has thrush, it's a candida yeast overgrowth. I have never heard of anybody going to the doctor and the doctor saying, you need that baby on a probiotic because he has thrush or because he has a yeasty diaper rash. Never heard that.
Here's GLA. What GLA means?
Yeah.
It's a fatty substance found in various plant seed oils such as borage oil and evening primrose.
Okay, it's a fatty acid. Okay. She was telling me what the GLA was in the spirulina algae. But the Probio is tremendous for healthy level. I had some testing done a couple of months ago, and I had no clue of the bacteria, the bad bacteria that naturally live in your body. And they're supposed to be there. They're only bad when they get out of range. And when they get out of range, it's because the natural forming probiotics in your body are destroyed. What are they destroyed from? Obviously, poor American food. It's banned in most countries. Come on, it's bad for you. Second of all, steroids, NSAIDs, birth control pills, and the big one, antibiotics. How many people get an antibiotic and then right behind it get diflucan or something prescribed for them for a yeast infection? Nursing moms, you take antibiotic and they tell you be mindful of thrush in your child, be mindful of a yeasty diaper in your child, or yeasty bottom. And with all that being said, nobody says take a probiotic. Very few doctors will tell you that. They tell you, here's some nystatin. Let me give you a little fact about nystatin that we learned the hard way. My son has a very severe acid reflux. Sugar antagonizes acid reflux. Well, guess what? Candida yeast only eats sugar. That's all it lives off of. All right. So nystatin is completely made of sugar. My son has thrush. They prescribe him nystatin, the liquid that you drink, and you swab the mouth, and he immediately starts projectile vomiting. We're like, what now, you know? We put the cream on his bottom. It helps temporarily, topically, and it helps in the mouth. But you have a major gut issue that your body is absorbing sugar to feed the gut problem. This is a big deal. Candida yeast has been linked to chronic respiratory infections, dementia, Alzheimer's, cancer, oh my gosh, almost every type of cancer, fibromyalgia, all autoimmune diseases have been linked to it, rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, I mean, you can go down the list. Most people don't go, when they go to the doctor and they have a bad sinus infection, a recurrent sinus infection, they sign up for surgery. Or they go and say, well, you need 7 medications to get over all of this stuff because you just have bad sinuses. Instead of, hey, maybe we need to try a probiotic because maybe we have a yeast overgrowth in our body. And yes, it's okay if you've never had a yeast infection, you can still have a candida yeast overgrowth. That's never been a problem of mine, ever. But the dermatological problems, eczema, rosacea, things like that, I actually, my cousin did go to a dermatologist, and he said the rosacea that you have is formed in your gut. He said, and he told them to get a probiotic. I had never heard a regular doctor tell them to just go get a probiotic instead of a steroidal cream, all these salves and creams and lotions and oils, all this type of stuff. We were talking in Michelle's shop today with a lady that was dealing with all that.
Aloe vera.
Yeah, aloe vera. That's another thing. And let me tell you something while we're on candida yeast. Our X factor has 300% the daily value of vitamin C, as well as it increases your gut absorption up to 300% for certain vitamins. Your body has to stay at a certain alkaline, acidic level, a pH level, and when you are out of balance, you're out of balance in that area as well. If your body is at the proper place and it's a little more acidic, candida can't live in an acidic environment. That's why they treat it with vitamin C. Take vitamin C while you have a candida overgrowth, a large amount of vitamin C, not just, oh, I took my daily vitamin. You know, you need to take the vitamin C if you're fighting candida and get over it. Help it kill that, neutralize that. Now, that's not Rachel. That is scientific knowledge. So please go Google it, look it up, and see what kind of vitamin C that you need to be taking. Ours is the best on the market, and it's bioavailable, and it is healthy for you the way that our X Factor is set up. BioCleanse. I tell people that if the world ended and they took all my Plexus products, I would probably die without my BioCleanse for more reasons than one. Okay, so here's one of these testimonies that I have to say. Does not cure, treat, diagnose. It also does not mean that what happens for me is going to happen for you. But I was going 6 to 7 times a day. BioCleanse makes you think, then it makes you go to the bathroom, which it will do that if you have a problem. I had a major intestinal problem, going too much. I literally, within 3 days, started going twice a day. Perfect. I was just like, I have never in 30 years been like this. It is amazing. And let me tell you what else. Okay, so we have the name BioCleanse. I don't like these names a lot of times because they make you think only one way of taking this. This supplement only helps in one way. Magnesium. That is a magic word. Let me just drop you a few little notes about magnesium. Your bones need magnesium as much as they need calcium to grow. A lot of people, and there's some tests and findings, even Dr. Oz said this the other day, that a lot of times we talk about calcium to fight osteoporosis, but we're actually hurting ourselves because we never put magnesium with the calcium, and it's a 50-50 relationship. You have to have magnesium in your body to be able to, the calcium to be able to work properly to help your bones. So the magnesium is just tremendous. It, helps with muscle spasms, helps with muscle cramps. When you're pregnant and you go into preterm labor, you get magnesium. When you are, no, that's good, thank you. When you are, they tell you to go soak in Epsom salt because you've worked out too hard and your feet sore and your legs are sore and all this kind of stuff. It's a meat tenderizer. It's going to tenderize those muscles and loosen them up because your body needs it. Your body needs that magnesium. It's very, very critical and important, and especially to the heart. It is so very important to your heart. We were talking with a nurse at our last meeting about magnesium and how the heart was able to, when you come in with a heart attack, a lot of times they give you magnesium. And so we think, oh, it's these miracle drugs. A lot of times they're giving you what you need. They're giving you potassium or they're giving you magnesium because you should have been taking it all along. Yes, granted, we should have it in our diets, but we don't. We don't have it in our diets because we don't have it in our ground to grow into our fruits and vegetables, but we also don't have it in our diets because we make poor choices. So the Plexus products overall tremendously help you make better choices. The Bio Cleanse, I'm just going to read you the bottle, helps oxygenate the entire body. I tell people this is a hyperbaric chamber from the inside out. It infuses your body with oxygen. If you know someone that's a shallow breather, chronic smoker, chronic respiratory issues, COPD, chronic bronchitis, just people who have dealt with even chronic asthma and pneumonia. People who have dealt with what we call a hypoxic state, which is a low oxygen state for a while. A lot of times in diabetics, tremendously will have that hard to heal. They take a long time to heal. And it just seems to really take it out of them when they get a little bit sick. They just really struggle. Joy has all of these clips that she's going to post on her Facebook and on the Pink Panther page. So I want you to go and read them because they're great. But I can't read them because I'm on the low battery. But they're really good. She's reading them to me right now. So Bio Cleanse helps oxygenate the entire body. It helps detox and cleanse the gastrointestinal tract and your arteries, your coronary arteries. That's a big deal. I want my arteries free and clear and clean. Energizes both physically and mentally. Anytime that you bring oxygen into it, it's going to energize you. It's going to detox. It's going to infuse your body basically with life because oxygen, and you have to have it in your cells. Helps neutralize acidic conditions that may promote pathogens. You struggle with heartburn, indigestion, GERD, acid reflux, and they have you, let me tell you, if they have you on a purple pill, you need to see the person that invited you, or you need to contact me immediately. Our ProBio and our Bio Cleanse not only will help you with your gastro problems, but it will help save your life. Because I have a friend right now that is getting, she has cirrhosis of the liver and gets a liter of fluid drawn off her stomach she's never drank in her life. It's because of the medications that she was on. Also, it's a proven scientific fact that some of these purple pill medications decrease over the age of 50 in women your absorption of calcium and nutrients and increases your chance of hip fractures and bone fractures. You really need to look at what you're putting in your mouth. Not just look at what supplements you're taking, but you need to look at your prescriptions as well. This is science. They put this out there. Supports collagen production. Every woman wants collagen. Quit paying for it. Just buy some Bio Cleanse. It's so much cheaper. And it's naturally made, so it's actually not injecting your skin with collagen. It's injecting your body with the things that you need, so your body creates the collagen that is appropriate for your body. Hello? Clear eyes, that's one of the things that clear eyes and clear skin is one of the benefits of the Bio Cleanse. I mean, you just can't go wrong with this stuff. And on top of all that, it relieves constipation because the magnesium is tremendous for that, and that's in most over-the-counter drugs for constipation is magnesium. We also have the X Factor chewables. I have a sample pack because that's what I got at convention. I didn't buy the bottle yet, but I'm going to. The X Factor chewables is for the entire family. It does not have the aloe in it because you can't put it in a chewable form. It is an excellent chewable vitamin for you and your family, especially if your kids don't really want to take pills or anything like that my child loves it. She says it tastes really good. And it's the family version of our X Factor. All right, so our fast release system, and we are all that done. We have a 96 calorie, it's actually 100 calorie chocolate protein meal on the go. It's not a meal replacement. It's don't go to the convenience store, get a Snicker bar and a Coke, have a Plexus 96. That's what it is. Plexus does not ever support meal replacement because your body needs a certain amount of caloric intake just to function. And a lot of times with diets and weight loss, that's what we get caught up on. Let me tell you something, and I tell people this all the time. Throw your scale out the window. Like, it is such an inaccurate measurement of health. It's not even a measurement of health. It is a measurement of weight, and that's it. Y'all seen the pictures where 5 pounds of fat is like 3 times bigger than the 5 pounds of muscle? That how can weight ever mean anything? Because it's not looking at the same thing. Weight is weight, but it's not looking at the same thing. So throw your skill out. Just get crazy. Go get a tape measure. And how about this? Get a journal and start writing down, I had a headache today, and I was constipated, and I had heartburn. I stayed up all night long eating Tums and purple pills, and I don't want to go to work because I'm sluggish and I'm tired and I feel like crap. And then tomorrow, I start my Plexus journey, and okay, I'm still feeling that. And then day 2, day 3, literally most people notice on day 1 and day 2, but maybe it takes you day 4, day 5, or day 6. Write down the difference and tell the truth. And look, I haven't had a migraine. And before you realize it, like my mom hasn't had a migraine in over a year because of Plexus. That's it. I went from having migraines 3 to 4 times a week, and I'm talking about debilitating migraines that take 3 or 4 days. Okay, I'm watching little things pop up, make sure it's good with the connection. But I would have migraines so bad that my husband had to give me injections. And Plexus has been just such a lifesaver for that. But also, you're talking about migraines and chronic pain and people that hurt every day, and you get up and they're, maybe it's, I'm 50 years old and I've just been through life and I have just concluded I'm going to hurt. Or I've been in a car accident, or like my doctor told me, it's an old injury, you're going to hurt forever. That's what's going to happen. I just don't accept things like that. That's insanity. Because chronic pain is usually linked to chronic inflammation. Whether it's from a broken bone, whether it's from an intestinal issue, whatever, my stomach hurts and I'm going to hurt for the rest of my life. I have migraines and they're just going to hurt for the rest of my life, whatever. Throw that out the window. You do not have to hurt for the rest of your life. Our fast release system. You'll see I have a white cap and a blue cap. I'm going to try to be still so it doesn't blur. All right, so our white cap is what we're starting with. This is the fast relief capsules, okay? So the fast relief capsules, our whole fast relief system does have a warning, so to speak, for you to be mindful if you have a shellfish allergy. Now, if you have a shellfish allergy, then you understand that mussels aren't really considered shellfish. And so you may have a shellfish allergy, but can still eat mussels or still be around them. This is completely on you and your doctors. You need to look at this. You need to tell your customers that there is a possibility of a shellfish allergy because our main ingredient in our fast release system is the New Zealand green lip mussel. I dare you to Google that. It's really cool too. So as our fast release system, I know people that have replaced their ibuprofen and Tylenol with this. I have 2 ambassadors up under me that have been in car accidents and started it immediately, and they, as well as their doctors, were surprised that they weren't hurting and banged up by day 3 where you can't walk and you're so stiff and you're hurting. Any type of pain, any type of chronic illness, injury, you need to look at this, especially when it comes to pain. So you got to be mindful of the shellfish. So what it is, basically, is it's going to go in there and attack that inflammation in a natural, non-narcotic, non-steroidal way. It's going to go in and reduce your pain effectively. You're not going to be high. You're not going to be out of work because you took one last night because you were hurting so bad and now I'm dizzy or whatever. It's not going to happen. All right, so that's our fast relief system. We have our fast relief, that's our fast relief capsules. This is our fast relief nerve health. The difference in this is that this is actually formulated to stimulate nerve growth hormone in your body. Now, I did not say that this has hormone in it. I get that all the time. People say, oh my God, it's got hormones in it, I can't take it. No, I did not say that. Plexus, one of the things I love about it too is it's going in your body and making your body do what it's supposed to do. So it's not introducing a hormone into your body because maybe yours isn't kicking up right. It is kicking your body off and saying, you need to do this, you need to send this. So this is going to help stimulate a nerve growth hormone and help restore the nerves that have been damaged. Diabetic neuropathy, carpal tunnel, TMJ. Me and my mama found out that it definitely has some TMJ. My grandma was scheduled for surgeries on both of her wrists from carpal tunnel. She no longer even sleeps in her braces because of this right here. That and as graceful as elegant. So, with all that being said, the Nerve Health also has some vitamins in it as well, but it has some great plant extracts and things in there to help stimulate that growth hormone and stimulate your nerves. Are we out? No, we're still on. Okay, just make sure. All right, and we have a fast relief cream. I go everywhere with my fast relief cream. It is like asper cream on crack. I love this stuff. It is natural. I smear it on my kids. I smear it on me constantly, anytime, ache, pain, oh, I'm getting a tension migraine, oops, I walked too long in the mall, my calves hurt, my feet hurt, whatever is going on there. My husband had foot, hand, and mouth along with my kids. We put it all over their blisters on their feet. It was tremendous. Helped. Last night, my son had a stuffy head. I couldn't find the Baby Vicks Vapor Rub. I rubbed it right there and put it close to his head, rubbed it on me, and let him breathe it in. Guys, this stuff, if you look up the ingredients, I mean, they're just amazing. They're so good, and they work so well. And a lot of people say, I tried the BioFreeze, I tried the Asper cream, and, you know, it just doesn't work, and I don't like the topical creams. I beg you to give this an opportunity because it is so much different than the other products that are out there. So, that's our line. That is Plexus as a whole. That's our product line. I don't do a big, huge spiel on opportunity because, honestly, I want you to try the products. I want you to see because I don't need to convince you. I need you to try it and just be like, this is the best I've ever. This is totally amazing. And we have that. I mean, that's what happens. I've not had any customer say, that's crap. You're selling, you know, snake oil and all this kind of stuff. I've not had anybody say that. We do have 3 different price ranges. We have a retail where you can go on the site of the person that invited you to this call or share this link with you, or you can go on my site, which is rharrelson at myplexusproducts.com, and you can see our ingredients list. You can see the products and a little bit of information, maybe some question and answers, the labels of each one, and you'll see our pricing. Retail price is the price for anyone if they